It's 4:20 in the Rocky Mountains on this old Stonerd, and I'm fixing to have a fart attack. I almost fell asleep and missed it, so you're going to have to give me a minute while I have some coffee. I don't think I had enough coffee today. That's probably what's wrong. Oh, and if you don't know what a fart attack is, that's just having fun with art. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
I can't seem to sleep, though sleep might do me good. Wandering through places in the neighborhood. And I can't see the stars through cloudy skies. The birds are loud, but I can't hear their cries. Sky is wet, the street is dry. The bees are buzzed and so am I. What time is it? It's stone o'clock in the morning. Bombard my ears with silence as I stare into the clouds. Traveling inside myself, I turn around, staring at the world through rose-colored eyes.
Let's see, what am I going to do today? Oh, I remember who I was going to listen to. Of course, you guys should know this is Jim Brinchar and Stoned O'Clock in the Morning, one of my favorite songs. I did a solo show, I did a few shows I called Stoned O'Clock in the Morning. Doesn't look like anybody's showing up today, but that's okay. Because this is to keep me going. And as much as someone might tell you that they're doing this for you, they're doing it for themselves. I know I am. Oh, and I hadn't heard Surianne in quite some time. So, and I miss her. She used to do a live show on Sundays. And this is actually from her playlist, Songs for You. She did a series for a while where you would just give her like a title or just a little idea and she'd write a song for it. She did one for me, which came out really well.
Welcome to my Songs for You playlist, a playlist that's inspired by you.
Oh, hi, Sunny Girl. Sherry, Iron Fire Horse, right on. Someone did show up for a second there. I didn't think anyone was going to show up. But, you know how sometimes you kind of do shit in your head. And I was kind of doing that today. I'm having kind of a weird day. What did I do? Oh, I went to get something to eat today, and it just pissed me off. I don't want to go into that. Let me get into it. I don't know exactly. So, if you guys have been following the story, we're at If Aliens Had Hands. And I had some words for like the whole thing, and then I redid the words for yesterday. So, how did I end up doing it? If aliens have hands, do you think they're like mine? Do you think they can use them to make signs? And if you guys been around, you heard some of the things I said about them, and I think I titled this one Crazy 8 Gang Sign. And I don't know if this makes you guys laugh as much as it makes me laugh, because I look at it as a gang sign, and it's kind of a hybrid of, alright, fuck you. I don't know if you guys see that, but if you look at it like that, it's like one of those, and if you look at it where you just have these 5 fingers, it's like a fuck you. Oh, is the audio messed up? Is there like an echo? Let me see. What is that? Is the sound okay now? I just turned the music off. Fuzzy and static. Okay. I have an very staticky. Let me see. This is. Can you hear anything now? I think that should have gotten the sound back. Is the sound back? Sound back? It looks like it's back. I don't know for sure.
I nearly hit the
Can
bottom.
you hear me now?
So confused with who I was. You enjoyed to see me wake up. 'Cause it made
Is that better?
in control.
Can you hear me now?
'Cause you
Oh, I know how I can figure it out. Oh, well. Oh. Oh, hey, Billy, thanks for coming back. Maybe I am doing something that you kind of like. I don't know. But I'm not exactly sure what I was going to do today. Because, like my story, I kind of had the one little rhyming thing. But I don't want to think about it too hard. If I overthink it, what I wanted to do, I wanted to rhyme with the, since that one was Can They Sign, and I did the little gang sign. I was thinking maybe I could rhyme and say maybe they use their fingers, their hands to drink wine. But man, I started doing sketches of trying to hold a glass of wine, and that is hard. I did come up with a sketch of like I don't think you can see it, like a crab. I was thinking of like maybe making like a crab hand holding the glass. But I don't want to overthink it. I'm just going to go with yellow and work on claws. I got this little idea. I don't know if I have any sort of talk for me today. Okay. Yeah, usually, let's see. There we go. That should fix the music. I should probably get it. We're probably should be mixed pretty good right now. And
So that was
should I give you guys the?
an adaptation.
My blood sugar's been doing stupid shit today. It's crashing on me again. I went and I ate, and I didn't even take insulin, and it was crashing. But so yeah, I paid double for lunch today, cause the first lunch just sucked. I should have said something to him about it because it was just horrible. Oh, what's the line here? If aliens have hands, do you think they could have claws? But I need to draw my idea out here in something dark enough to where you guys can kind of see it. How was I gonna do it? Oh yeah, I'm really learning how to do like the shading in here. And it'll be obvious what the inspiration for this is. And of course I'm not trying to go realistic at all. But I was trying to think of what kind of a claw I would do.
Times we spent side by side. The feeling was so good.
And I wanted to put more elements into this than just. Did I ever get anything to draw a circle? Let me just kind of draw a circle. I think what color should I? Oh yeah, I'm using like the green as a. To try an element that's similar in all of them. And I wanted to put like a little circle around it. So green will be all around the outside edges of this. That's how I'm going to do that. Did Mark and Americoon ever break that board? I watched some of that. I know they've been trying to break that board. And I know Americoon ended up breaking his own. I saw his video, him and his son. He broke like the tip of his board. I watched some of that. That's a lot of, I even sped it up to like double speed. I finally learned how I can speed stuff up. Oh, and tomorrow Rant Jams is going to start. I wonder what his show's going to be like this time. I hope it's not that, well, I hope it's good. He always puts on a good show. Even, I mean, there's some of that drama stuff I don't care for at all, but he is creative. And I remember seeing his creativity way back before he even had 1,000 subscribers. Back when I was doing my stoner therapy show, I think one of my stoner therapy shows has a bit in there about him. I'll make this a little bit darker so you can kind of see something. Doesn't look like you guys can even see what I'm doing here. What was I using there? This is the goldenrod. Oh, and I didn't sharpen anything up. But I got plenty preloaded today, for sure. Oh, gosh. I got so preloaded today, I almost fell asleep up there watching Phil DeFranco or something.
I've had some input from other YouTube buddies on the chorus, John recommended.
Well, I've got that continuous blood glucose monitor now, Iron. It's awesome. I finally got my A1C down as low as I've ever had it before.
And until next time, keep on smiling. Bye.
Okay, so this creature, I'm basically making this one be a yellow creature. There we go. There we go. This is this is
Guys,
some
sometimes
nice
I can
colors
think of
popping
so I
up
can
here.
write some songs.
Let me
Right, so this song
throw
is
down some
called
layers
All
of
Down.
this
And
canary
the title
yellow.
was given by Gary
There we go.
Tinkler.
Put a whole bunch of
Now,
this
after
down
some
real
thought about
quick.
it, I said, it's only fair that you write one about that. So here it is. I did attempt to sing this the other day on my live session, but it was a bit of a disaster.
Oh yeah, when you blend it, that blender.
Let's do it, yeah.
Oh yeah, that alarms. Uh-oh. And it can't be. That's nuts. I just ate 2 bowls of ice cream and it says that my blood sugar's crashing. And I know it's not. I don't know. Yeah, it's really cool how I can just like come down here and just put like a little bit of this on there and it like creates this cool little shadow. I'm really enjoying these colored pencils. And I noticed I was like pricing them. Where was I pricing them? Like at Hobby Lobby or someplace? I can't remember. I was like comparing prices to Walmart. Walmart has a pack of 24 for 20 bucks, whereas Hobby Lobby, it was 20 bucks for a pack of 12. So, the exact same things, I'm pretty sure. I was looking around. I saw one of the guys that I watched did like a review of some alcohol markers from Walmart that he got. So I've been going and look. I can't find them anywhere at the Walmarts here. I guess the Walmarts are different depending upon what part of the country you're in. Well, even the different parts of town. I know 2 different ones that I go to kind of carry different sorts of stuff. And the way they kind of do their stores is extremely different too. One of them has like the same items, but they're all locked up and everything. He was here for a minute. I know he dropped in for a second. I don't think what I'm doing is really the sort of thing that he's really interested in, but he just kind of dropped in. You know, and you know how a lot of the little chat thing is. I mean, what I do with my regular channel, not too many people are really interested in. But there's a and I gotta admit it, there's a fascination about live streams that, you know, you kind of just go in there and kind of hang out to see what's going on and who shows up and what everybody's talking about. Know exactly what I'm doing here. I just had like drawn a sketch, and I just think of chicken's foot. I was thinking claws, and it was like a chicken's foot came to mind. And there's another thing of it too. I don't know if you guys even thought about this. But I guess if you're old enough, you remember the little thing that what they Oh man, Surianne's voice was just so intense. I just miss her live shows so much. She hasn't put out a new video in forever.
Mr. Gary Tinkler!
And this was a really awesome series. She has a couple of series. Her bedroom series is her original songs. And these are all originals. She wrote these for everybody that bothered to ask, really, while she was doing it at least.
And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. Hi guys, welcome again to my Songs for You playlist. This next song, which is still in the creative process. The song title was given by the wonderful
aliens.
Buzzing.
At some point I'm going to have to start drawing them, their faces
Stonerd.
and them doing stuff.
This is your song. This is Life Goes On. Okay, now, it's
That's what book 4 is supposed to be, but I don't know how. This is Surianne. I'll put a link. I'll just link. The song that's playing right now is part of the playlist I've got going, and you can just follow it and get it back to her channel. But this is Surianne. This is the. Well, this should be the playlist that I'm playing right now. Oh, and this is the song that she wrote for me. What color did I grab here? Violet? Oh, I'm thinking violet might work good. I'm okay. What am I? I'm gonna grab some dark green here. Put a little dark green in this background. Because that's basically all this is. You guys realize this was just, usually when you do like these little shading studies, you just draw a whole bunch of little squares and just put your color in it and then try different ways to shade it. Oh, I know what I can show you guys that I've learned, maybe I can do it with this green. What I'm going to do here, what I'm going to attempt to do once I finish with these feet is to turn this green that I'm putting in the background into a sort of a pastel green by using white as my blender. I think what I'll do, let me put a few layers of, because there is some, as much as I poo-poo some of these tutorials showing you how to do stuff realistically, I've learned a whole bunch from them. I had a buddy call today telling me I should try these colored pencils on, photo paper. He's an artist. He's working the job. He's still working for where I used to work. He was just calling me to tell me that the boss is something finally snapped with the boss, so that the boss is treating him right. He's just been like. Oh, I never thought about bird feet being all that freaky. But when you think about it, they are, because you got to worry, they can scratch your eyes out in a second. What do I need? Oh yeah, that's right. I don't want to forget what I was saying that I was going to do. I think I want to get a light green in there too. I think if I put a layer of this light green in here, when I come back with the try and blend it, use the white colored pencil as my blender, it turns it into pastel. That was the one thing I learned, and it was really cool because I did it really fast at my little portrait class. Did you guys see the portrait I drew yesterday? It came out pretty cool. I was real happy. Actually, I could probably do that. I think I want to throw some more blue down in this background, and maybe try a little blending with it too. And I decided yesterday, my alcohol marker there, that black alcohol marker at the end, kind of ruined my picture yesterday once I got to thinking about it. And I do have this brush pen I'm going to start using instead. If I need to do some black lining, I'm going to use this one. This one is really cool. It's like a brush pen, but it's like real fine, and it just you can get some character to your line using it. And actually, now that I'm like kind of mentioning it now, what's my time looking at?
It's a challenge, especially when you sing and you want to give it your all. But hey ho, I put the lyrics here.
I don't have to rush anything if I don't feel like it. Hey, it's the Night World! This is another one of the alien feet, but we all know it's a chicken. And depending upon your what do they call it? What do they call it? Peace sign. And they used to call that the footprint of the American chicken when when everybody was going up to Canada, evading the draft, throwing their peace signs everywhere. They weren't very nice about that crap. Okay. I'm going to sharpen up my black real quick. Should I do my... Oh, I'll do the black last. And then that way, I don't have to worry so much about dragging my white in it. And let's see if this will do the pastel, turn this green into like a pastel, like I'm thinking. Because I did this yesterday in my class, and I was like, oh wow, that is just so cool, the way that you can use the white to blend it, and it just kind of turns it into this pastel color. Of course, I was doing it like with some purple or something. And I probably had more pigment down. I don't know. Yeah, see how that kind of turns that into like a pastel looking color? They'll probably do it even more so down here where there's more area where you can really see it. And I'm pressing on it pretty hard. I mean, I'm basically burnishing. So that's how you blend it. So I'm basically burnishing that white into the color that's there. And I think I'm going to do that onto the blue too. Because that's what this is. This is my sketchbook. It's just color pencil studies and fooling myself into thinking it's even cooler than just a little learning how to color with pencil into it's a project. I'm making myself an adult children's book. Okay. And now let's see if I can do that with the blue. Did that seem to turn into like a sort of a pastel? This should be even more evident than the green, because I didn't put nearly as much in it. And I bet I probably could even get my little alcohol pen on there and brighten it up a little bit with it too. We'll see what this does. And I think the first time I ever ran into Suriam was probably in a Rant Jam stream. Now that I think about it. Her and Stephanie Douglas used to have live music on Sundays, both of them. It was awesome. At least Stephanie's still there. So you kind of saw how that turned it into kind of made it like pastel-y. And then what do I want to do? Do I want to go over it with black? Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little bit of that's not black. It's violet. Black pencil. It's probably getting short. I use it so much. There we go. Let me do some black lines around here. Is that black or is that that's black. The black and the indigo seem very similar. Until you actually put them down. Oh yeah, I can hardly do this because I can feel how it's like burnished around the edges there. Did you guys ever break that board, Mark? I know American. I saw a video where he broke his. You know, at least like chipped the tip of it off.
And I'll put the lyrics also. Hello, welcome again to Songs for You.
I'm gonna have to put some more
Today's
color in
song
this.
the writing process.
It doesn't just.
The title
It
is
just
called,
doesn't. It's
Mother's
just
Pain.
not. It just
And
doesn't.
it was
I
given
don't
by
know if I can
an
do it or
online
not.
listener during one of my pajama sessions on Facebook.
Will this do anything?
She said, here's a title for you. This is what I'm going through. It's
I don't
Mother's
know.
Pain.
I'm just not as happy as I would like to be with
And I
this.
have, I'm going to show you now.
But that's why this is a sketchbook, and I'm. Oh, let me do this real quick. Let me see.
You play the game, won't become of you when you reach the end.
And remember, tomorrow, Ranjam's back.
Oh, it's not too late to go of what's not good.
Yeah, you guys have been trying to break that Walmart one. I haven't watched all of it. I sped it up and watched you guys today. I gotta end this. I gotta end it as much as I'd like to hang out. But before I end it, I'm having fun pulling this up. I mean, this isn't like a high dollar little tongue bell, but it's like a little kid's bell. And like everything I do, I'm like a little kid. And I like to have fun. And I like to have fun every chance I get. So here's the part tones. Have fun with your art. Oh yeah, yeah.